How's it going, everyone? Maryland here, and that's right, it's time for more of Maryland's Pokemon Violet Adventure. Last time, I was exploring some of the Tagtree Thicket, this little area over here. It looks like there's some pigs that got loose, as well as a little bit more of East Province Area 5, this little area here. So, my next agenda is to take on Atticus of the Navi Squad in Tagtree Thicket. However, there are a few things I want to do first, namely exploring the rest of Tagtree Thicket. However, I want to do it from over here. So let me fly back on over to this Pokemon Center I visited a little bit earlier. Need to heal up my Pokemon first. Happy birthday, Maryland! I do hope this will be a wonderful year for you, each and every day. It's your birthday! It's your birthday! It's your birthday! Hey! Yeah, that's right. It is my birthday, 9/6. So, yeah, I guess that's what happens. You get a little cake that kind of looks like Mesa Goza's Academy up there. You get a little birthday celebration if you visit the Pokemon Center. It's cute. I don't think it actually does anything. Maybe I'll get lucky this episode. I really don't know. How old am I? I'm old! That's all you need to know. Alright, so speaking of old, I did get my Pokemon healed up, by the way. Like, that kind of interrupted me. This is kind of old, this little downloadable content icon here that I've just been completely ignoring. So this is the hidden area of, or the hidden treasure of Area 0. Yes, the hidden area of Treasure 0? Part 1, the teal mask. Part 2, the indigo disc. I could pre-order this. I actually haven't yet because it's like, well, you know, at the time of recording, it doesn't come out for a few more days. But I like to kind of wait. However, there are some things you can get along with this. In this case, you can get a new spring uniform, new summer uniform, school hat, like, I guess you get a uniform set. Cool. Great. Yeah, I'm fine. But, you know, honestly, I've been holding off on this because I'm not sure how this is going to go with my other version. So, as I've kind of explained, this is on a secondary Switch. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do something for science. Which, speaking of which, for science, did I get that item over there? I feel like I did. An X accuracy. I mean, it doesn't look familiar, but I could have sworn I got that. Alright, well anyway, before I got distracted by that shiny X accuracy over there, I didn't want to get this on this Switch. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test something out for science. And that is actually go and buy it on my primary Switch and see how this works. This is a secondary profile. Okay, so here I am on my main Switch. I have 4 profiles. These are actually very useful. If ever you need a second save file for either of your Pokemon games or any of your Pokemon games, or for that matter, any of your games, you can set up a secondary profile. It can't go online unless you assign it a Nintendo Network ID and have it registered in the family plan, or have it as part of the Nintendo Switch Online plan. Like, I guess you could do 2 single plans, but usually you're cheaper just buying, you know, the family plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy the DLC for this on my main version. So give me a moment here. Hi, it's me in another life. Let's see what happens if I do this now. So I'm gonna go into the Nintendo eShop, and this is why I didn't want to do that on my other version, because that's my secondary Switch and not on my primary profile. Okay, so here we go. Pokemon Violet, the hidden treasure of Area 0. You have to buy this separately for both Violet and Scarlet. But yeah, it's $34.99 US. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. All right, here are the contents. At the time of recording this, the Indigo Disc's release date has not been finalized, so it's not gonna be 4/30/2024. Thankfully, I stocked up. There we go, I bought it, I spent money. But this is on my primary Switch, so I'm curious to see how this will affect my secondary Switch. On top of that, you do get a code here for a special Hisuian Zoroark. However, you have to redeem it by October 31st, 2023, so you might want to act sooner rather than later. Okay, so here's my secondary switch, which has basically nothing on it, and I only have 2 of my profiles over here. Now, you need to have a physical game card in order to play on a secondary profile on a secondary switch. That is a workaround. That's how I'm able to do this. Otherwise, if it's a secondary console, you can only use your primary profile. These all have to be offline accounts. And even then, I don't think they work. And the moment of truth! Did it download it? I don't think it did. Okay, so unfortunately, I needed to go into the re-download section of the eShop. I'm not sure if this is going to download everything or what. Let's find out. Ah! I'm downloading the entire game again! Oh, come on! Downloadable content cannot be played? Ah! So if I load it on my Maryland profile, then it works. Yeah, sorry any parents who want to buy the DLC for both of their kids and they have separate Switches, but, you know, you're like, I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna have to buy it twice. Happy birthday to me! I have to buy it another time. I mean, I guess, I won't even say it's fair. Like, it's just confusing. The whole, like, secondary system and, like, primary account, like, all this. Oh, I have a physical card. Like, I have 2 copies of Violet. I have a physical and I bought it digital. Like, now I have to buy 2 copies of the DLC. Just because, you know, oh well, happy birthday to me. Wah, wah. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm not gonna let it ruin my mood. I'm gonna check out this place. And just in case you see this thing still here, I'm not gonna bother getting it until I've, like, beaten the game, you know? Like, you know, doesn't really make sense. Or, like, when I'm ready. Like, I'm not gonna do the DLC right when it's released. Sorry. I'm just not. Like, you know, I didn't play this game. Oh, I played it when it was released. I just didn't do a video series on it. Ah, it's you, Maryland. Clive? Yep, that's me, Clive, the Normal Academy student. Anyway, Maryland, I owe you one. Thanks to you, I've been accepted into Operation Starfall. What's your end game? I need answers, that's all. How do I resolve this situation with Team Star? And what's causing its members' odd behavior? What situation? Team Star is the subject of more than a few nasty rumors swirling around the academy, you know. Some say their bullying has caused a worrying number of students to drop out of school. Others say they're holed up in their bases, plotting to cause trouble for the academy. But these are rumors. The matter I am directly confronted with is something else. I'm talking about Team Star's persistent truancy. They've all been skipping classes for a while now. 5 of them in particular, the so-called bosses of Team Star, haven't so much as set foot inside a classroom for over a year. And it seems the team's rank and file have recently started stirring up mischief as well. Some of them went back, you know. Check out my hat. That's why I took it upon myself to issue a direct order to Team Star to disband. I informed them that should they refuse, I would have no choice but to expel all students affiliated with their team. Who are you? You're just Clive, right? You're just helping out. How are you gonna expel them if you're just Clive? But I'm afraid there has been no response, and the deadline I set for them to make their choice between dissolution or expulsion is nigh upon us. So you see, when I overheard you talking on the phone to Cassiopeia, it couldn't have come at a more crucial time. Yeah, you just spilled the beans, alright? Yeah, we know! Like, he just literally just outed himself as being director of Clavel. Like, you know. I mean, not that Cassiopeia is hearing me.
It's Cassiopeia. Can you hear me?
Another time then. Be careful. Alright. We can cut the shenanigans.
I see you're coming up to one of Team Star's bases. Was there someone with you just now?
It's just me.
Well, be warned that Team Star will have its guard up after losing one boss to you already. This base won't go down as easily as the last one. Proceed with extreme caution. I'll be in touch.
Great, yeah. Well, it probably won't, but maybe it will. I really don't know. Actually, honestly, I feel like the fire one is really tough. So, I've already caught quite a few Pokemon around here, but I know that there are a few others that I haven't gotten. So I think we're gonna kind of do a little mix of exploring and taking on the base. So I'm gonna start by doing some exploring because it's nighttime, and you know my feelings on it being nighttime while doing a cool, important fight. So let's grab some of these items like the energy root, this ball mushroom over here. Sorry, I ran into a root. And then an antidote, actually 2 antidotes. Leaf stone under this tree. I think it's just a random hidden item, but still nice. And then over by this corner in the Navi squad's base, an X attack. And up on this hill nearby, there's an Ultra Ball. It is like very laggy in this forest. I'm not really sure why. I think it has to do with the base over there, but it's definitely uncomfortable. Oh, a tart apple, lovely. Wait, I had a sweet apple, so I guess that's nice. I guess I can get either Flapple or Appleton. Alrighty, over by this tree here, there's an Experience Candy XS, and I see a den over here that I kind of want to see what it's all about. A Surskit. I'm good. But there are 2 items over here. An Ultra Ball. Ooh, a TM. Make that 3 items. What have we got? Phantom Force. Very cool. I did find that previously in the Inlet Grotto. I went back to check that out, but this might be the first place you'd find it otherwise. And a guard spec. Over here, there's an X Special Defense and a hidden Petraberry. Oh yeah, if ever you see like hopping Pineco, that's kind of what I meant last time, where if they seem kind of out of place, this is actually a Zorua. You can see it if you hold in ZL. But Pokemon that are moving in ways that they don't typically are usually Zorua. What do we got over here? It's a heal powder. And I guess right over here by this main path, there's a netball. You know, this is just kind of a random thought I had just kind of while like editing episodes and doing stuff like that. Like, all these items that are just left on the ground. You know, I mentioned it's kind of like how Paldea just has this massive littering problem. And I also know I go all over the place. I'm picking up items left and right in these videos. That's like what most of it is, if you really think about it. However, I have a new role, everyone. I just want you to know this, okay? Because my mission is to clean up the Paldea region. You know, it's not about Pokemon. It's not about catching them all. It's not about getting all the gym badges. No, what motivates me is picking up all these dang items that these Paldean people just leave around. Like, there's so many. That is my goal. I want to clean up this region. Only you can help prevent the Paldea region from getting completely polluted with all this litter, all this junk. Oh, there's a real leaf stone, like not even one of the hidden ones. Cool. Okay, let's fight you. Do you know why these trees have so many colors on them? Well, I know it's not due to that Mimikyu. There we go, the Maryland cleanup squad has just cleaned up you. Wow, now I'm all blue! The colorful markings on these trees are painted by a Pokemon called Grafaiai. That Pokemon is a real artist, just like me. Yeah, I always thought that was kind of a neat detail. They revealed that before the games were even out, how like Grafaiai mark all these trees. It's kind of neat. Energy root right here, and then over here, there's a Pokédoll. Oh, and a Belly Bolt. Cool, I don't have Belly Bolt yet. And now I have one. Awesome. Take that, Iono. Anyway, over by this little cliffside and this tree, there is a netball. On the other side of this river, like I was on that side earlier. Well, I mean last episode, but there's a hyper potion over here, and I think there's another item. Kinda, no? Maybe not? Yeah, there is. I knew I saw something, right? What do we got here? Revive. Lovely. Can also jump up on these rocks and find Stealth Rock. Very appropriate. It is indeed pretty stealth up here, huh? Yeah, you can actually climb this little hilly area here. I think there are a few items and things up here too. Very out of the way. Bottle cap, nice. I'm not gonna be able to use that until I get to Monte Nevera, But that can give one of my Pokemon a perfect IV, if you're familiar with what that is. Alright, I kind of made my way back over by this waterfall by the bridge. There's 3 fresh water by the waterfall. It's got to be really fresh if it's by the waterfall, right? And then over on this ledge, there are some experience candies. XS, woo! Well, just when I thought I'd clean this place up, over here, kind of near the gate in this corner, there's a calcium, and I see a glowing red item over here, near the start, a super potion. All right, it's daytime. I've waited, and I've waited, and I've waited. And see, doesn't it look so much nicer when it's daytime? It's just so gloomy and so dark at night in this thicket. So this should make it a little easier to follow what's going on. So since this is a poison type Team Star base, I should probably be leading with a Pokemon that's super effective against it. However, I should be leading with 3 things that'll do alright in any of these fights. I guess this is probably fine. I don't really have a lot of good options against poison. Big service, you're probably the best I got? I don't know, it'll be fine. Let's just go for it. But of course, before I'm able to do that, I have to get through the gate guard first. Do me a favor and go home already, will ya? No, I want to see the boss of the Navi squad. Take me to Don Atticus. Like I said, kid, the boss told me not to let any outsiders pass these gates. That includes you. I don't care. I'm not leaving till you let me talk to Don Atticus. Give me a break, you little doofus. The people over there seem to be arguing about something. What do you want to do? I want to go say hello. How's it going, everyone? Maryland here. Huh? Is that Maryland? Yo, dude, I used to watch your videos all the time. I mean, wait, hold on. Keep you cool, keep you cool. Oh, great. Here comes another rando to ruin my day. Totally rando guy that I'd never seen online before. I didn't think grunt work for Team Star newbies would be this much of a chore. Hold on, Mr. Grunt. I think this boy might be Maryland. Oh, wait, Maryland? Yes, I totally see that now. The kid who picked the fight with Team Star. Prepare to be raided. I knew it. Oh boy, this ain't good. Everyone else in the base is still asleep since we were up all late last night playing video games. Yeah, I was up all night waiting until it to be daytime. I guess that's even worse. Oh no, it's raining. Leave him to me, Mr. Grunt. I'll buy some time for you to go wake up the others. Yeah? And what's in it for you? Don Atticus will be in danger if no one's here to defend the base. I owe that man my life. He's my dear compadre. This kid is deep. What the heck? And when crisis calls, one has no choice but to rally to those dear to him, no matter the cost. Yeah, I have no idea what you're on about, kid, but thanks for the big assist. Alright, you villain. If you're after Don Atticus, be prepared to face my wrath. Wait a sec. No, bring it on. Yeah! Alright, I don't know who this chump is, but he wants to fight. He's got a level 30 Gulpin. Let's take this out with... Honestly, I think Rock Tomb will be fine. I know I have Dig, but... I should use Dig. And a Shroodle! Not very threatening. Let's mix it up with the Maromobile. Is it sticking its tongue out at me? Oh no, don't flatter my Maromobile. He just loves praise so much. Good, Maromobile. You didn't hit yourself in confusion. I talk big, but I'm no warrior. You gotta play more of them video games. Don Atticus, I'm sorry I failed you. Maryland, are you alright? I was standing watch when I heard a ruckus all of a sudden. I got worried that maybe something had happened to you over here. Alright, no fair! You had backup this whole time! Is this boy one of the Academy's students? He doesn't look like he's from Team Star. You're right, I'm not a member of Team Star, but Don Atticus is my compadre. I have to see him no matter what. Well, clearly you have your reasons for being here. Maryland, I'd like to ask this boy some questions. You go ahead and get started on the base. Might I borrow you for a chat, my man? Don't worry, I won't bite. How's it going, fellow kids?
Nice work dealing with the guard. base lies Team Star's poison crew, the Navi Squad. Their boss, Atticus, designs the outfits for the team. You could say he has clever hands. The guy's also a bit of an eccentric. You can never tell what he's going to do next. So, since it's beyond us to predict how he'll respond to our declaration of war, just take out as many of the squad's Pokémon as you can until Atticus shows his face. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Navi Squad off the map.
Navi Squad? Hey, look, listen! Yes, let's challenge Team Star using the first 3 Pokémon in my party. Time for a Star Barrage! Some kid lucked out beating one of our sister squads, and now he thinks he can take us on. Time to give him the boot, gang. Let's show this Gatecrasher what Team Star can do. And if you're listening, Gatecrasher, know this. Unless you can beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss won't lift a finger to deal with the likes of you. Defeat 30 of Team Star's Pokemon. Alright, let's do this. Go get 'em, Big Service! Yeah, so we gotta do this in the rain, in the lovely, lovely rain. So slow. Oh man, oh well, whatever, it's fine. So yeah, we have to deal with things like Grimer and Seviper and Varoom, and here's a Grafaiai. Which, I mean, you don't really gain any experience points. It doesn't matter if you take on stronger Pokemon. So just kind of go for ones that are a little on the weaker side. Ooh, actually, Big Service got a little weakened from... I'm guessing it was the Varoom. Wait, are you mine? Oh, yeah. It's hard to tell, alright? Alright. We got some Fungus and a Moongus over here. Actually, that might not be good for Big Service. What's going on? How you doing? Doing alright? Hey, get out of here. Ah! This is interesting. So if you go over near this, the item that's over there actually vanishes. Case in point, I know there's an item right over by this lake. But it is vanished. It is gone. Although I did see that other one just up and vanish. Like, it was out of here. Alright, I want to be right by the door. I want to see Atticus the moment he shows up. Alright, I'm ready! He's way above our level. We gotta get the boss. Boss of Team Star's poison crew, Atticus. Pray forgive my sudden entry. 'Tis I, Atticus. You're that scoundrel Maryland, I take it. You have some nerve bearing your fangs at Team Star. Come then, villainous wretch. A plunge into grim poison shall be your well-deserved fate. On guard! Yeah, you are challenged by Atticus of Team Star! And he's got a Skuntank. He also has some very fabulous nails. Naught but punishment awaits thee, wretch. A plague on your house. Alright, so he has 4 Pokemon on his team, so that might be a little rough, although I think I have the level advantage, so I should be fine. So Skuntank here, Dark Poison type. So that's a little scary. It can also use Toxic, even if you're underground. Cheating! Cheating! I also don't know how I managed to dig through that car, but, you know, we're just gonna ignore that. Alright, next up is his Revavroom. Wait, already? Okay, fine. Time to fight the Starmobile. Haha, psych! No, it's a real Revavroom! It's a car on a car! Yo, dog, I heard you like cars, so I put a car on your car, so, yeah. Alright, let's do the same thing I did to that last thing. Go through the car to hit the other car! Yes! Unfortunately, this Toxic is really adding up. So a Muck is coming out next. I should probably switch. This is probably a mistake, but I'm gonna switch out for my car, which I guess is really just more wheels. Let's see. I think Muck is a little defensive if I recall, so I'm gonna try to use Screech on it, which did hit, which is nice. I'm hoping that 2 Iron Heads will do enough. Oh no! Mud Slap! Certain moves can poison with a mere graze. Tremble, scoundrel, for thy Pokemon's sake. Sure, why not? Alright, let's Iron Head and hit. Oh, okay, nice! Hey, you like praise, right? You like being flattered? Well, that was a really good crit. I think that actually did matter. Alright, here comes his Starmobile. You think to give me a taste of mine own poison? Feed. I will fight on till the bitter end! Yeah! So here's the Navi Starmobile, and it's a poison type. Oh man, I just noticed that little, like, Terra symbol for it. It's like a T. I never noticed that before. Huh, cool. Maybe that means it's a truck. Okay, so I don't really know how I'm gonna handle this thing, but at least I know I don't have to worry about being poisoned. This thing does like to poison you. I'm gonna go ahead and use Screech. Oh no, Flame Charge! That's a little scary. Oh right, you know what? Mud Slap. So this thing's gonna be very fast if I don't do something about that. Oh, come on, Maromobile. You were doing so good. Yeah, just miss all 3 times. Yeah, you know, just from 1 Mud Slap. Okay, well, I don't really want to have to switch out for Eels. I don't think Maramobile's going to be any more help, so I guess I'm just going to, I don't know, hope this thing doesn't do anything, and I'm just going to let Maramobile faint. Sorry, buddy. But you don't get experience in this fight. I was actually a little mistaken. You don't get experience from any of the Pokemon in one of these Team Star fights. So, let's see. I guess I'll send Eels out. Well, maybe I'll save that. I might need Eels for later. It might not be a bad idea to use Feather Dance here, just to try to weaken this thing. Noxious Torque. Yeah, that hits like a truck. No pun intended. It is a poison type move, so it didn't use it, obviously, against my Varoom. But I think it has a chance of, like, poisoning you or something nasty. Hopefully Feather Dance will weaken it enough that it won't be an issue. Aha! Yep, there we go. There's that Toxic Debris, which unless you found a Glimmet, that might be your first exposure to Toxic Debris. Whenever you hit it with a move, I don't remember if it's a contact move or any move, but it spits out a layer of toxic spikes. So yeah, now anything that switches out that, you know, isn't like a flying type, Levitate, has poison type or steel type, will be poisoned. That's a little scary. And this thing's also very fast. Well, thanks to Flame Charge. I'm not sure if it's even worth using the Acrobatics or not. Or Feather Dance, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go for it. Maybe I should have terrestrialized. I think I would have been just out of range. Alright. Sorry, Sentweet. Time to take a little nap. The good news is Eels should be able to finish the job. The bad news is Eels is going to be hit with Toxic. Hopefully Triple Dive will work. I know I have Aqua Jet, I just don't quite think it's going to do enough. Ow! Boy, am I glad I didn't use Dive, or Dig. Good job, Eels! Break that car! Forgive me, my friends. About a year and a half ago. Forgive me. It took a goodly time to procure the required materials. Whoa, sick. These boots are insane! Ah, yes, the new flame charge was my muse for those particular pieces. This outfit is everything I imagined it would be. Thank you so much. I merely wish to create a costume worthy of the great infernal Ariad. If it aligns with your vision, then I am content. Seems our outfit upgrades are all wrapped up then. Thanks a ton, Atticus. With you two looking like absolute beasts, anyone who crosses us will be sweating bullets. You're so good at these sorts of crafty things, Atticus. Those people bullying you, cause you geek out over old-fashioned stuff are out of their minds. The way of the ninja is rough and fraught with thorns. I neither expect nor desire sympathy from the unrefined rabble. Ooh, someone's getting fired up. Watch out, world. Our Atticus has fighting words. Yeah, don't listen to the haters, Atticus. I think you're really cool. Alright, gang, let's move on to the next step. It's time to put our backs into our battle training so we're all prep for Operation Star. We gotta be stronger than everyone else in the team. That's what being a boss means. Indeed it does. Henceforth, I will devote myself, heart and soul, to honing my battle skills. And thus he did. For the sake of the team, I would give my very heart and soul. But I cannot defy the rules. Our code must be obeyed. And so, this badge is mine to keep no more. I entrust it to thy care. Team Star's poison crew defeated! Starfall Street! Take this contraption too. It contains a technique that allows one to cover their foes in gunk. Lovely, I love covering my foes in gunk. Gunk shot, nice. Maryland is thy name, is it not? You have utterly bested me, but thy victories stirred no bitterness within me, such was its brilliance. Don Atticus! My compadre. It seems this little fella's been dying to speak with you face to face. Don Atticus, please, hear what I have to say. I only need a moment. Whatever brought you all the way here? I came to help you. If you don't start going to class again, you'll be expelled from the academy, right? When the other kids at school and I were getting bullied real bad, you and the rest of Team Star saved us. Thanks to that operation you carried out, we were all able to go to school again. If you got expelled for being the good guys, that'd be the worst thing ever. Forgive me. Haven't you heard anything from the big boss? Nay, we've heard not a whisper since that fateful day. Without the big boss, Team Star cannot carry on. And without the team, the bright and merry student life we seek lies beyond our reach. We've no choice but to defend our bases till the big boss returns to us. You evidently trust this big boss of yours a great deal. Who exactly are they? In truth, not one of us has met them in the flesh. By their own word, they are a recluse. As with the rest of us, 'twould seem bullying was to blame. That's awful. Though their name and face be unknown to us, they are nonetheless our precious comrade. Our only choice is to maintain our vigils from the bases, awaiting the day of their return. So that's why you don't go to school. But still, don't ever think that Team Star is all you have, Don Atticus. You've got a lifelong compadre in me, and don't you forget it. My compadre. I owe you a great debt. It seems we're one step closer to the truth behind Team Star's truancy, and the bullying at the academy, but more importantly, I can't believe I had no idea about these issues the students are struggling with. They have friendships they hold dear and reasons for acting as they do. I just couldn't see it. It's shameful how oblivious I've been. Ha. I believed Team Star to be the one and only treasure in my life. Methinks I may have been mistaken.
Maryland, it's me. I take it that Atticus's star badge is now in your possession?
Yep.
I see. Now that its boss has been taken down, the Navi Squad's days are numbered. Atticus. Sorry, I got distracted for a second there again. Now, about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised.
Sweet, 6,000 LP. More TMs!
Use those new TMs to strengthen your Pokémon even further. I'll have my supply unit rep meet you shortly to deliver some bonus materials, too.
Bonus materials! Hello, it's me again, from the supply unit. Sandwich! Get back in the ball! What? What the heck? Hey, stop that! Somebody help! Alright, I don't know what just happened, but it drilled all over me. What even is that Pokemon anyway? I have no idea what it is. I just call it Sandwich. Huh? I'm amazed you're so calm with a giant question mark of a Pokemon at your side. But before I forget, here's your reward. Sweet! Lots of Pokemon materials! Your name's Maryland, right? Since you're part of Operation Starfall's battle unit, can I ask you something? What do you think of Team Star? They're not all that, or they're pretty strong. They're not all that. Interesting. You know, some of the rumors say Team Star wasn't always a bunch of delinquents. Most of them used to be victims of bullying, or they just found it hard to interact with people. But then these misfits and outsiders found each other, and banded together to form Team Star. All they wanted to do was push back against the bullies they couldn't face alone. But, that's just info I got by hacking other students' social media accounts. I also found talk about some secret mastermind behind the 5 bosses. Someone who recruited them to the team in the first place. I don't normally talk this much. Now my throat kinda hurts. So, good luck with taking down the other bases and stuff. Thanks! Sweet! Alright, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Oh my goodness, I gotta heal my team. Well, whatever, you know what, it's fine. I kinda wanna wrap this up. Like, now I can explore this. You can rematch this place, I think, by just going to the bell again. I did that for the Team Star Fire Base. Oops, that's a gimme ghoul. Yeah, you can challenge them again. You'll get some LP by doing that. They are a lot tougher the second time around. But I'm not gonna do that again because, you know, I've already kind of shown you can do that once. I'm just in it for the items! So there's some items over here in the base. There's a pearl string which sells for a good amount. I made a very dramatic jump over this very shallow pool to get spikes. Yeah, I didn't need to jump. Behind this tent, there's another TM. Nightshade, woohoo! Over here, there's a dire hit. And right nearby, there's 2 antidotes. There's the Cyclizar Rocket Squad right here. In this little pool where I was kind of drawing attention to earlier, there's Imprison. All the way over here on the far side of the base, there's a Poison Terror Shard, which maybe someday we'll find the use for that. Over on this hill, kind of by whatever that item was, I think that was Imprison, there's a rare candy. Alright, well I think that's it for the area, at least for now. I think I can safely say I've cleared out Tagtree Thicket, or at least as much as, well, I can do at the moment. I'm sure there's probably still a few little nooks and crannies to check out. But overall, I'd say it was a pretty big success. So where will I go next time? What is my next destination? Well, you're gonna have to wait to find out. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will have a happy birthday, and I'll see you next time, everyone.